Welcome everyone to the New Fly Fisher. I'm your host Colin McKeown. On today's show we travel to the Laurentian Lodge in Ontario's beautiful North Country, just outside of Elliott Lake. Our focus for today is Northern Pike action, with a bonus of rainbow trout. We'll discuss equipment, flies, and presentation techniques. It's going to be a great show, so don't go away.
Oh, baby, look at that fish.
Stop, wiggle, on the way down.
On today's show, I have the pleasure of visiting the Laurentian Lodge near Elliott Lake, Ontario. Laurentian Lodge sits on the edge of Flack Lake, one of many lakes in the region. This area is renowned for serenity, natural beauty, and provides a true escape from the high pressures of urban life. Of importance to anglers, this lodge is situated in fishing heaven. Brook trout, northern pike, rainbow trout, and even big lake trout. For any angler, this is truly paradise. Best of all, the lodge has easy access, a place you can readily drive to. My guide for the next few days is Rod Duhaime. Not only does Rod have a vast knowledge of the area, along with the fish species, he's also a great guy to wet a line with. It's mid-September, and the leaves are a festival of bright colors. Everywhere you look, your eyes are treated to a natural rainbow of colors. It's one of my favorite times of the year to fish. All species are feeding heavily, preparing for the long winter ahead. For anglers, it's a great opportunity to catch a true trophy fish.
Oh, nice one.
That was perfect. That was
Well,
right
that
where he's
was
supposed to be. Oh, look at him go. There's nothing more exciting than sight fishing for pike. I saw a big boulder by some weeds and I thought, now that's where I would be sitting as an ambush predator. I'm using a full sinking line. There he is. Not a big one, just a little guy, actually. But it's my first decent fish today. Oh, I saw a love pike. Let's see who's got him there in the corner of the mouth. All right. Oh, nice fish. And he came right out, and that's what's exciting. He came right out and he just grabbed that. So exciting to have that sight fishing. There's some big ones here. I think you said, Rod, what, you caught pike up to 25, 27 pounds?
Yes.
So we know there's some big ones here.
We know there is.
Now, I know by the standards around here, that's a very small pike. But I know by a lot of places that'd be great pike. So I'm just gonna let him go. He's ready to go. There he goes. Great. Now, let's go see if we can get his big brother.
The fishing is so good here because our area is 1,000 square kilometers. Inside that's 1,000 square kilometers or 600 miles is 4,000 inland lakes, which host different species of fish, from lake trout, brook trout, rainbow trout, walleye, northern pike, smallmouth bass. You're bound to find one of these lakes and have a great time.
Oh yeah, that was excellent. Again,
Good fish.
yeah. What I'm doing is we're just going along the edges. You can see the weed beds here. It's 15, 20 feet out here in the deeper water, but up on the ledges it's 4 to 5 feet deep. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger fish. And what I'm doing is I'm casting right into the weeds as close as I can, sometimes ripping it right through the weeds, and they're not in the weeds, they're just on the edges because there's a lot of minnows and other bait fish, and they're in there trying to fatten up for the winter that is coming. It's the end of September. It's a beautiful time of year here. Rod's taking me into these back bays because of the winds, but as well, it's because the water temperature couldn't be a couple degrees warmer in here, which brings the pike. Oh, that's a nice fish. And the pattern that's working today, right now, is this. It looks like a saltwater fly, which it really is, but it's a perch pattern. And it's all made of synthetics, which is great. It's a lot better than some of the rabbit strip patterns that I like to use because it's a lot lighter. It sheds the water quickly. Easy to cast, throw it out, let the full sinking line pull the fly down a bit, then start stripping it, and they always hit on the paws. I don't know why, but the pike, they see that thing and it looks like it's got a problem, it looks like it's crippled, and boom, they'll hit it. Okay, let's get this guy in. I should be able to pop this hook right out of the corner of his mouth real easy. That's a nice fish. That's what we'll do. Just go like this right here. Oh, took my fly. Not good. Big, beautiful pattern I like to use. And these are all tube flies, with a few exceptions. Got a little messed up here from last time I went fishing. That is a great, great pattern. I use that for muskie. Very large, lots of action, but very light and easy to cast. I use a 10 weight rod to cast that. This one is more traditional. This is again a perch pattern. It's got the synthetic, it's got a heavy head here. In fact, I might put that fly on right now and use that. And then we've got your traditional white, which works, but this isn't a real big pattern. Oh, what a mess these are. Again, very simple, easy to tie, great flies. These work really well for bass too. And here is my favorite. It's got messed up. Show it to you. As you can see, here's a little messed up. This fly, to get this out in the water, this thing is just deadly. It's got the yellow and the green, and a lot of them I like to put the pattern of the stripes on the side like a perch. The red here at the throat and the eye, just it's got the full package. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set down the, I'm going to put the barbs down in these hooks because the fish are really aggressive right now and they're taking the flies a little deeper than I like, so make it easier to get them out. All right, let's get back to fishing.
Oh, look at the size of that one.
Just took a, oh wow.
That was a beauty.
That was a big fish. Let me try him again. See if we can get him to come back up. I love this type of fishing.
Did you see that come up, Colin?
Yeah,
that
he
one?
did. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing what we call a strip, jerk, retrieve. And I'm letting the fly go down with the full sink line, and I start bringing it down underwater, and then I give it these pulses. And it gives the fly the look like it's trying to get away, but can't get away. And the pike will just hammer it on the paws. Tell me you got that on camera. All right. Oh, wow, he's gone right in deep water. What happened was, we were just going in to check this weed bed, and I made a cast out to the side. And I said to the cameraman, just follow the fly for a second. And boy, That was great. And you got to see why I love casting. Oh, this is a good fish. Why I love casting for these pike at this time of the year. Not only do you get the beauty of the fall colors up here at Laurentian Lodge, but you get big, monstrous pike who are so aggressive because they know winter's coming, and it's sight fishing at its best. This is like bone fishing. Oh, this is a nice fish. Look at that. Oh, nice. Okay. Now this is a 10-weight rod. Look how he's got this thing going. I'm using a Type 4 full sinking line and a 20-pound wire leader to about 3 feet of 30-pound monofilament. It's not a real complicated system, but it doesn't need to be. Okay. Oh yeah. That's a nice fish. Look at that. This still isn't the big ones. We're still looking for that 15 to 20 pounder. But a fish like this is just sweet. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think this fish is ready to come in. And I got barbless hooks for my trebles. Oh, look at that. Barbless hooks for the treble, so it'll be easy to get this fly out. Almost need a bigger net.
Nice fish.
Yeah, it is, isn't it, Rod?
Beautiful.
You got some great fishing around here. It's so pretty. And here we are overcoming some bad weather. Look at that. Isn't that a great looking fish? Let me just get him in here. Carefully put him down. Look how thick and healthy that pike is. That's a nice fish. Okay, I'm just gonna let him go. He's ready to go in for a little shot. There he goes. You give them that little shot, and they get the oxygen across their gills, and they go, then they're good. That was a nice fish. Let's wash my hands. Let's go get another one, Rod.
You bet. You call a nice fish again.
It's not pretty. That's what pike do. That's why when somebody gets bit, like a brook trout, it's a one-way highway. They're going down the gullet.
The rods needed for today's pike fishing should be stout, with a fast action. Lengths in 9 to 9.5 feet are best in either an 8 or 9 weight class. Large arbor reels are best as they allow you to pick up the line fast. A quality smooth drag is also needed to tire out the northern pike as soon as possible, thus allowing for safe release of the fish.
The benefits of coming to Laurentian Lodge, it's highway accessible. You can drive right to the door. You can drive right to your cottage, chalet, motel room. We have no neighbors on 2 lakes. The activities we have, the pristine lakes like the one right behind me, where you can sit, read a book, go fishing, do anything you want. Our cottages, chalets, motel rooms have no TVs, no clocks, no radios, no telephones. No cell service. You are on your own. Your TV screen is your patio door, which is always on the Nature Channel, and it changes every second. Guarantee it, you'll love it.
There were 3 lines I used on this trip. The first was a full weight-forward floating line when using surface flies. In shallower water, a clear intermediate line was ideal for probing weed edges. But for the most part, a full sinking line is what I used. This line's fast sinking capabilities help keep my fly at a constant depth for a longer period of time. This was a presentation that was perfect for the conditions. The sun came out for a little while, and Rod suggested we move to another lake and try our hand at catching some rainbow trout. Specimens up to 7 pounds had been caught in this lake, which is literally 10 minutes from the lodge. As with the pike fishing, the weather and wind was presenting us with some interesting challenges. However, we knew versatility of presentations and adapting to the conditions would help our success.
Lost 2 fish. We've stopped. What we're doing now is we're fan casting. That's what the trolling does. I know it's not typical for fly fishers, but it's a great way to locate fish when you don't know where they are. So we've discovered that we kept getting hits down here. Rod just caught a fish. We've anchored. We're in about 15, 18 feet of water and casting in all around us here. I've had 2 hits in 3 casts. I mean, we know we're in the right spot. The sun's out. Fish are starting to get turned on. This could be an excellent afternoon of autumn fishing. It's very exciting.
When blind casting or fan casting to locate fish, it's prudent to take a methodical approach to presenting your fly or lure. By doing this, you will maximize exposure of your presentation to potential fish, which usually equates to more hookups. Usually, I cast from left to right or vice versa, changing successive casting angles by approximately 15 to 20 degrees each time. By doing this, you ensure good coverage of the area you're searching. Once completed, repeat if necessary, especially if you're certain there are fish there. Changing retrieve speeds or depth of your presentation may be all that is needed to trigger a strike.
Oh,
There
nice
it is.
fish. Look at the color.
It's a nice big fat rainbow.
Look at the color of it. He's gonna break, he's gonna jump.
He's thinking about jumping.
Yep.
He's coming to the boat.
He's
This is what you got to get ready for. So they're in really close. I mean, that's probably only 4 feet of water I just caught him in. Now he's kind of like on the surface here. He's trying to figure out, what did I just take?
Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna do a dance in a second.
Yeah, he is. Okay, I'm gonna try and get him around to you.
Okay.
You ready? There he goes. Oh, woohoo!
Nice fish.
That is nice. What was that, about
Beauty.
three
Three
and a
and a
half?
half pounds, yep.
Still haven't found a 7-pounder.
Beautiful.
We're getting there. Oh, nice fish there, Rod.
Good job there, Colin. Good job.
Just get out. Oh, look at that. Beautiful rainbow.
Look at the color, eh?
Look at that. We've seen some much bigger ones. We're just having a little trouble catching them today. I'll just take them here. And there he goes. Oi! Off he goes.
Nice fish.
Hey, thanks.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
The trout fishing slowed down, so we decided after lunch to try for Northern Pike once again. I switched my setup back to a full sinking line along with a wire bite tippet. This would allow me to get the fly down in the water column. I needed to carefully fish the weed edges, points, and even casting my fly over top of the weeds, constantly searching for active fish. It didn't take long to find some active players.
So hopefully the camera saw the big fish I've got following this fly. He's followed it 3 times now, maybe 4. I can get him to commit right behind it. He'll sit there, he'll look at it, I give it little twitches, I let it drop, he'll follow it down, bring it back. He won't commit, he won't attack it. I've had all the other pike slam it, but for whatever reasons, he just won't take this one. So what I'm gonna do is I've tried even doing a little figure 8 with the fly rod, which is really hard to do with a fly rod, but I've tried a couple different techniques to try and get him to commit. So I think the best thing is I'm gonna change patterns and see if there's a way I can put a retrieve or action on it that'll get him to take it. Well, this is obviously the fly of choice right now. Decent fish.
Got him?
Oh yeah, decent fish. Oh yeah. Oh. I don't know if this is the same one, or it's a different one, but I just had a cast out and I had a big follow by a fish and he struck, there's this guy going out. Oh yeah, that's a decent fish.
Nice.
This is what I was looking for today. And I saw a bigger one. And Rod, can you take us out in
Yeah, I'm
deep
going.
water?
That's what I'm
Because
doing
we're
right
getting
now.
into the pike weeds here and I just
Yeah.
don't want this guy to get in there. Look at this rod. Oh, this is fantastic. Do you see that take?
Yeah.
He just came out of nowhere and hammered that white fly.
Sitting in the grass, sitting in the pike grass.
Look at this. Oh yeah, this is what we were looking for. Decent sized fish, look at that. All right. You want to net him, Rod? I'll keep him up here. Look how thick he is.
Even closer to me?
Yeah. Okay, and fills the net. Woo!
Nice shot, buddy.
All right, on a fly rod. This is so exciting. I love catching pike on a fly rod. Let's have a quick look. How is that for a fish?
Nice fish.
Isn't that beautiful? Nice and thick, very aggressive. Oh, nice. It's gonna go. It's not gonna take a lot to revive him. Okay. Just get him here. Oh, look at that. He's already gone. I just gave him a little light rub underneath the belly. Boom, he was gone.
We hope you enjoyed today's show and consider the Laurentian Lodge for one of your future trips. For more information on this show and others in our educational series, visit us on the net at www.thenewflyfisher.com. I'm Colin McKeown. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.